Good afternoon to those who listen. It's January 30th, 2026, 3:33 p.m. And here's a few Bible changes that I found in my daily reading. Uh, so we got 2 Corinthians 10, which is where I'm at right here, Revelation 13, and 1 Peter 5. And wow, some of these are crazy. So first verse, now I, Paul, myself beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Christ, who in presence am base among you. Am base among you? And then verse 9, that I may not seem as if I would terrify you by letters. Verse 11, let such an one, that's just bad grammar. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Revelation last. But this is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 2. Feed the flock of God which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre. I was like, what? Filthy lucre? It means, I guess, a greed for money, but getting the money in a unlawful way, like stealing, I guess. Weird. And then this one is shocking. Tell me if you've ever seen this before in 1 Peter 5, verse 13. The church that is at Babylon, elected together with you, saluteth you. The church that is at Babylon, and so doth Marcus, my son. This is Peter. Does Peter have a son, Marcus? I don't remember that, but the church that is at Babylon. What? And Revelation, which we're going to get into after Psalms is over. Now, this one is not a change, but I had this pointed out a long time ago. I circled it. I just put it in green. Now, it's not, I don't think it's a change, but it's just saying, okay, so this is the beast. The beast which I saw, that was like under a leopard, his feet as of a bear, his mouth is the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power. So that's the Antichrist, which I thought was the Antichrist. But is it? Check this out. So the dragon is Satan. We know that. But check this out. So it was given. So it sounds like it wasn't a human, like it was an it, like maybe AI or something, or robot, whatever. But then if you go to verse 11, check this out. And I beheld another beast. So there was already a first beast that came up. The first beast, one of its heads were wounded to death, and the deadly wound was healed, right? So now we got a second beast. Second beast coming out of the earth. Had 2 horns like a lamb and spake as a dragon. He exercised all the power of the first beast and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And then he created wonders, making fire come down from heaven in the sight of men, and deceived them that dwell on the earth by those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. So the second beast is doing all these things for the first beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Right? Had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And then it says, and he causes all, right? Causes all, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, receive a mark that nobody can buy or sell without the number of the beast. And then here's wisdom. But check it out, though. So the number of the beast, from what I'm getting at, is not the Antichrist. I'm not sure about this, but from what I'm getting from it now is that the second beast is the Antichrist. And the second beast is giving the power to the first beast. And you have to get the mark of the first beast. But it sounds like the second beast is the Antichrist and the making you get the mark of the beast. But the mark of the beast is not the Antichrist. I might be confusing everybody, and I might be confusing myself too, but read it again, everybody. Read chapter 13 of Revelation and tell me what you think. All right, God bless.